Good morning, everyone. I thought I'd give you some early first thoughts. I was actually out here doing this walk at 2:30 to 3:30 this morning because I've been busy in New York looking at all that important data that we had come out yesterday. The thrust of the data overall was positive, although there were some problems with drops in durable goods, and I'll go through all of that in a full report later on, but I just thought I'd let you know that overall, the economic data was good, but the initial response was quite heavy selling. And I think it's a rocky road ahead still for the US economy. It's a particularly rocky road ahead for the European zone at the moment, as we all know, and I don't need to go into that. In terms of currencies, Euro, Aussie, still very heavy. Still, really, it's about time they had a bounce or a correction, so I'd be watching for that. We certainly saw a correction in gold, but I do think it's stabilizing, starting to look maybe a little bit better, but I'm trying to sort of catch a falling knife there. At the beginning of the week, I said it would be a weak week for gold, but I didn't expect it to be down this much. Overall, the surge in US equities in the last few hours of trading is a positive, but again, it didn't make a new high. So my call on Tuesday morning on national television, AusBiz, that, or global television, I guess, these days, but national television, that, I'm having another bad hair day, sorry, that US stock markets had topped out as an aggressive call with a stop loss above that previous sort of Monday high, is still in play. So my own trading was looking really, really good after all the data came out and the market fell away. But this rally back on, I guess, a little bit of the kindness of the Fed minutes, it just doesn't look all that convincing to me. So I would suggest it's Thanksgiving holiday. A lot of people will be taking the Friday off. Thanksgiving's almost as big or bigger than Christmas these days in the US. So just beware, the market could drift higher, but I think the real pressure on Monday, which is a couple of trading days away now, will be for maybe a Monday morning little rally, but then a down week for the rest of the week. I did say that this week would be a bad week for US equities, and so far we've seen that high on Monday, and we haven't breached it yet. So it has been a little bit of a heavy week. We've certainly seen some downside. I'm still extremely concerned that we are in the throes of a major top here in US equities. The Australian market continues to underperform. It'll have a bounce today. Again, I think, though, we're in a choppy range for the moment with the overall dominant risk to the downside. The Australian dollar still headed a lot lower, but due for some sort of upward correction at this point. If it can't manage it here, it's not going to manage it. We are going to go into a fast market lower. Thanks very much. Clifford Bennett, Chief Economist, ACY Securities.